Ooh, actually. Oh, is it working? Okay, cool. Actually gonna put contacts on. Oh, do I have any? Oh boy, there are people here. Alright, I got like a 4-minute late start because I put on contacts. Alright, just gonna start this correctly. Where is. Oh shoot. I hope my microphone works. What's up, party animals? My name is Kezzie, and I am doing a live stream. This isn't a video. I don't really know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna do 12 hours ish, and I have a little countdown clock. Well, I'm not really pointing. If I point, let's see, right there. And I'm gonna do a Animal Crossing. I'm gonna watch the ball drop on that because apparently that's a thing. I hope. Otherwise, I'll have to make my own balls drop. Oh no. Alright, now I gotta post this places. God, I hope the audio works. Hey, person. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you like what you've seen. I can't remember all the comments, but I think you're the one that said that like you're super interested in doing music stuff, which is like, oh my god, I love that. It's amazing to me. I want everybody to be interested in music. I want everybody to make music. It's like the best. this on all my social media platforms to get it running. And it looks like everything should be working now. Cool. Now my favorite part of starting anything in the studio is just turning on every piece of gear. And hopefully everything's actually connected the way I think it is, because that's going to be awkward. Aw, thank you. You like the Polyan video, right? I'm glad you liked it. I'll be back. Couldn't get into my own live stream without causing problems. Holy crap. Whoa! Okay, cool. It works. Now you'll hear that forever. Aw, Happy New Year's to you too! I have like an iPad, like trying to watch the chat here, so I can actually kind of like see what I'm doing and like what's going on and stuff. So what if I do this? Does this make the chat bigger? I want you to be like big. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh no! Where'd my video go? Uh-oh. Sorry for all the technical trouble. This is my first time doing a live stream, basically ever. So, I'm not surprised there's a few problems, but I don't actually have like a proper, I bet it's gonna look really bad if this works. I guess it's just not gonna work either. That's cool. Oh, yep. It's black and white. That's cool. Yeah, I don't actually have like a real webcam, so I'm trying to like figure out how to use my iPhone, and it is going poorly. But I did buy an actual like proper webcam. It's just not gonna be here today, which is sucky. Alright. Pop back into OBS. You'll never love the stream? How do I make you do stuff? It says it's connected. What the heck? You are connected to the ooh, hello. Okay. Cool. That works. Hopefully it stays working. Let me actually get this plugged into a power source though. Ow. Fursuit heads are clunky. Oh, yeah. So like I completely relate to that. I wanted to do so I've been planning on doing this stream for like I got the idea like a couple days ago, and the last thing I expected was Majira to actually like retweet or repost or whatever my video. So now I have a lot more people that could possibly be watching this, and I'm terrified. I thought I was just gonna be, you know, tiny, and I might not be, so that's scary. But you gotta start somewhere. If I never do it, then I'm never actually gonna get to do what I want to do, because I really, really, really want to do like music streams, and I don't want to make my channel too chaotic. So another thing I want to do is I want to do like gaming streams. I like super like old video games, but I don't want to like clutter my channel with like all sorts of old stuff, because YouTube logistics or something. So I want to stream that kind of stuff though, but I need to get used to streaming, and as you can tell, it's going poorly, because this, oof, streaming's a lot harder than everyone seems to make it out to be. And it's not just the fact that you're like stuck in front of a camera. You're doing a lot more than just turning on the camera and hitting record, or I guess hitting stream. So it makes it way more confusing. Alright, so I'm gonna make some noise so it's not just dead air. What I want to do someday is I want to make it so that, because I have this GoPro, and that's how I do all my top-down stuff, I want to get something that can actually, like, so I can, like, press a button, switch from the main camera and to, like, the top-down camera, so you can actually, like, see what I'm doing. drum rack. It gets no piano. I like that. That sounds fun. To anyone who's here, how's the audio actually sound? Aw, thank you. I hope I get the hang of streaming too. I'd love to see you more. I love this kind of I love streaming because like I would always spend a lot of time in other furry streams, and I really liked that, like, very I mean, the liveness of the stream is really what makes it cool, and that direct interaction is super nice. Alright. Awesome, I'm glad to hear that the audio sounds good. I spent like all night until like 4 in the morning trying to get, cause like, oh my gosh, if you would have heard the audio from last night, it sounded like, it's that like garbled digital sound that you hear. Cool. I'm gonna do 111. Come on, take me back to the stream. Sweet. Well, hello there, Star. I'm surprised to see you here, and happy too. How are you? I wish I could get like the live chat on this iPad without. Hey, it's you! I haven't seen you commenting in so long. You were like the first person who ever commented on a video, and I thought you just like vanished. I was worried. How have you been? Well, I'm gonna go find out and prove you wrong. Yeah, you were the first. You said nice fursuit on my video. On my I was just right outside of work, and I like tossed my fursuit on, and I'm like, all right, I have to start this channel one way or another, otherwise I'm gonna go loony. And you're like already super supportive. And if I remember, you like wrote like a poem or a song. It was so cool. I want to do like a reading of it someday. I just haven't like gotten around to it, and I thought you disappeared, so I like felt bad, and I was like, oh no, will we ever get to see it? Or she? I'm sorry. Taking to the record button. Let's make it do that. Well, it made me super happy. I loved it. I loved it so much. It was super cool. Turn off quantize. Oops, I didn't even turn off quantize. Quantize? Timing correct, maybe? Division. I forgot how to turn off quantize. Oh no. Shoot. I think I managed to do it, so cool. Yeah, like, so, I blew up literally yesterday. It was absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, Majira got wind of the video I made of him, and, like, holy crap, when someone with 200,000 subscribers, like, posts your stuff, oh, I was feeling a lot of emotions. Like, I was extremely happy for one, because it's like, OMG, Senpai noticed me. But also, it was like absolutely insane because, like, I'm not ready to be big. I'm not ready to be, like, watched by people. I'm like just making videos. I like, someone commented on the Majira video and was like, "Oh, you sound nervous." And I'm like, "Yeah, I very much so am. I'm terrified. I'm not used to being in front of a camera. Who knows who could see this? Who knows what people will say?" So it's like super terrifying, but at the same time, it's super exciting. It's super awesome. I'm extremely happy for it, and I'm loving the fact that I get to meet new people. Like, that's really the biggest reason I joined the fandom, was because it's just like it's all about the community. The fursuits are cute, but it's about the friendships you made along the way, and that's what I really enjoy about it the most. I'd like to know this BPM. Actually, let's turn quantize back on because it sounded. Yeah, for real. That's like a really big one. The reason I'm doing what I'm doing here, the reason I got the fursuit, the reason I got the cameras, the reason I'm doing everything is because, years ago when I rejoined the fandom, I really wanted a I really wanted a how do I word this? Well, for one, it might be worth moving the camera somewhere else. Because I'm spending most of my time over here. But yeah, as I was saying, I spent a lot of time watching for YouTubers, because that's kind of like what got me into the fandom again. And one thing I noticed was that a lot of the YouTubers, they didn't really make there was no furry music YouTubers. That kind of content just didn't exist, and it sucked because I really, really, really wanted to see more furry music. There's a few that actually do music. There's Dazer Husky, which, oh my god, he makes bangers. Like, I am super, I don't want to say jealous, because that's a negative feeling, but like, definitely want to make bangers like that someday. But he doesn't make videos. He'll like drop a track and a little visualizer, and that's it. Most of his content is video game streams. And while, I'm not going to knock video game streams, I'm not a gamer, so it definitely doesn't appeal to me as someone who wants to watch furry content. Nas Hyena is another one, and he actually does DJ work for cons all the time. And even he doesn't have any kind of, music type content. His like only videos are like the furry, what do you call it? Parodies. Yeah, parodies, like Furry Gang. And I don't know if he did any others, because my brain's drawing a blank right now. But he did this one video about like, it's like be a furry DJ because you're conceited and you just want to be popular. And it was all about like the reason, effectively it was, every reason not to be a DJ. And it was funny because, it was just like, you're just talking crap about like how these DJs are all, self-centered. And actually that's something I want to bring up in a video sometime, is that like I've been to a few furry cons and I always hate the DJs. Another thing that I wanted to do for DJs, or because I want to be a DJ. I mean, I have the DJ decks, and I hope to DJ at a con someday. But even the DJs that had fursuits never mixed in their fursuit. Like, if I'm going to a furry con and I see a DJ, I'm pretty much expecting them to be wearing an animal suit on that stage. I'm not, I don't have anything against people, but when people like Deadmau5 or Marshmallow wear a freaking bucket on their head, I feel like, a furry can wear a fursuit. It's not that hard. I don't get why none of the DJs seem to do it. But, that's me. And another thing is oh my gosh, they don't understand fursuiters. Furries, now I get that, a lot of furry is like this like super fast 200 beats PM brah 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 type music. And like, it's definitely it's too fast. Because all these fursuiters, even just sitting down in a fursuit, you're immediately overheating. Like, these things are spicy. There's a couple of reasons I'm not wearing my fursuit right now. Although, if you stay, I'm going to be doing that in, like at 11. I'm going to get in full suit, and I'm going to do, full suiting stuff, because it's just going to be the countdown for the new year. Yeah, like, I mean, well, I saw one of them, so my first furry con was this thing in San Francisco? it was the Bay Area. I don't remember what place that is, but it was in California, Northern California. And it was this furry con on an aircraft carrier. Oh my god, it was so cool. And they had two events going on. They had the main floor, which I didn't see a single fursuiter on the stage behind the decks. I mean, there were fursuiters on the stage dancing and being, the entourage or whatever. But then I saw this one dude who was DJing in the silent disco, which was kind of outside. And the silent disco, you have a few DJs, and then you have headphones you can wear, and you can change which DJ you're listening to just on the fly. So everybody, you take the headphones off and it's just quiet. Although it wasn't, because there was a rave going on inside. But the one dude I saw that I knew had a fursuit, he literally just took his head off and set it down next to the table. Like, you brought it, put it on. And like, I don't think DJs know how to DJ. And I found that what you need to do is you basically have to wear your headphones all the time. Because, like, do I have my headphones on? Or in here? No, I put them somewhere. But what a lot of DJs will do is they'll listen to the music just coming out of the live speakers for the most part. And then, they'll put the headphones on, do their cueing thing, take the headphones off, and then, play it live. And, that's definitely something you can do. But pretty much the standard mixers come with a little cue and master knob. So you could always be listening to what's happening coming out of the speakers with just the turn of a knob. And, so I have these little earbud headphones that are like super high quality that I plug into my mixer, and they can just tuck under my fursuit head. So I can hear everything that's going on through it. And, obviously it doesn't look like where are my ears? They're there. It doesn't look like I have anything in my ears, but I'm still mixing, and I still have the fursuit on. And that's just, it bugged me forever. But yeah, they're not in their suits, and it makes me sad. Ooh, you were not the right length. You truly do not know when your channel's gonna blow up. Like, I was not expecting my channel to blow up yesterday. Like, what a start to 2021 is, basically the first person I ever watched on furry YouTube just being like, hey, like your music. And I'm like, thanks. But yeah, like, oh my gosh, it's like, it's confusing too. Everyone says my channel's gonna blow up, and I'm not like, I don't want to become a popufur in like the negative sense. Like, obviously, who doesn't want to be popular? But like, I don't want to be, some self-conceited jerk. I don't want to be this person who, thinks, oh, well, I'm the best, I'm amazing, I'm all that in a bag of chips. And it's hard because, like, I don't want to sell myself short, obviously. If everyone thinks that, like, oh, you're going to make it big one day, well, maybe that's true, but I certainly don't want to, like, say it myself. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely entirely how you handle it. And I don't know how to handle it because, my whole life I've never really been popular. I've been generally liked. I haven't had anybody, like, actively hate me. Well, not since recently, but, like, I don't know how any of this works. Like, 90% of what I'm doing is winging it. And that's kind of where the fun's at, I would guess, is, it's all about just chilling. Yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. I was so happy to see you again. Like it was so long. I missed you truly. So have fun, enjoy your family. What the heck was that? But yeah, enjoy your family. Excuse me. That is such a weird sound. Okay, just go away. There we go. Okay. Music. Copy, paste, delete, record. They really don't, do they? Oh, that was cool. Hey, I'm happy that you found me too. And thank you so much for the sub. I love everybody who enjoys the stuff I make. Like I've said a few times already, I wanted something. I wanted more music on for YouTube, and I'm really happy that everyone seems to be taking it super well. So thank you. It means the world to me that people are actually enjoying this. So thank you. Let's do. I'm gonna add my bass line. So go ahead. We'll do MIDI. Ooh, I don't have my MIDI connected. Shoot, I don't know how to connect it. Ooh, I wonder if that'll actually work. Experiments. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. Heck yeah, well-rounded individual, music, sports, and furries. I'm certainly not much of a sports dude, so don't expect me to be getting all physically active in front of the camera. But music, that's a good one. Right, let me MIDI input port. I want that MIDI output port. MIDI output port, none. It's probably going to be easier just to plug this into the force. Yeah, of course. Here, I'll be right back. I need to get a MIDI cable. Careful, don't fall. Alright, I'm going to move the microphone. So, actually, should I? Does my voice sound fine? Like, I'm considering moving the microphone, but this is definitely a mic that's designed to, you know, pick up a whole room really well. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely really clumsy, and being in the fursuit does not help. No. Let's change the key. So I'm definitely doing an A minor. A. Big. Root note. A. Minor. Oh no, am I doing a natural minor or harmonic minor? The natural minor then? There we go. Cool. That's why that length setting is always nice. Being able to crop these all the time is Thank you. What is that? It sounds like a robot bird. Aw, thank you. I'm so happy you like it. I was like super nervous that like I didn't have like a super cute fursuit, and like it means a ton to me that like I am trying to talk to people here. It means a ton to me that you like what you see. So, you mentioned that that sounded Japanese. And let me tell you something really cool that I found out. So when I was younger than I am now, I don't know how long ago, but I found out that when you play just the black keys, it's like you could do I don't even know what it's called, and it might be racist in some way, but it's this. Oh shit, is it? That. And it's just the black keys. And what I learned is that that's actually the pentatonic minor scale. And that actually is a way a lot of Japanese instruments are tuned to. So, yeah, there's actually a reason it sounds Japanese, because it effectively is. But one of the things I like about the pentatonic scales is that when you have most of the song is in minor. I'm playing in A minor because it's easy and I'm lazy. But if you use the pentatonic minor, if you use the pentatonic scale over its relative major not relative, but its major or minor big scale, most of the notes in the pentatonic scale will go better with notes in the scale it's friends with. I'm not super well versed in all the words, but yeah, pentatonic goes great as like a lead or a sound where you're playing a lot of different notes and you don't want any of them to clash with the chords or the basses. I did not. That's hilarious. I mean, it makes sense given that like I said, the pentatonic scale is really good for making melodies. So it would make sense that using those, I mean, the first 5 notes of the pentatonic D major scale is all of the notes of the pentatonic D major scale, just different octaves. But yeah, um, it does make sense that it would do that, which is super cool. Like, proof right there that people do that. Oh, that makes sense then. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Cool, I made an 8-bar loop, and I still have 11 hours. I'm gonna go drink water, because that's super important. Oh, thing to say, because just general life stuff. I got teeth pulled, and I can't. So I got a Camelback with a little like water sucky tube, and I'm not allowed to suck on things because otherwise I'll get something called dry socket, which means that the I don't actually know exactly what it means, but it ruins everything, and it's horribly painful. So I can't use Slurpee straws. So every time I need water, I'm gonna leave. So yeah, I'll be right back. Thank you all so much for just being. Whoops. Thank you for. Stop. Be nice to me. I'm nice to you. There, that should be fine. It's you! Hi! How have you been? Like, it's good to see you, and thanks so much for everything you've done. Which reminds me. You're not a non-vocal. Oh, you're being back. Let me know when you're back. I need to ask you something. My share button. Copy. Let's go to Telegram. Word up, bro. Thanks so much for everything, helping me get this stream set up. This is, everybody, this is Trenton. He's my best friend for like my whole life. I don't remember a time when I didn't know him. So, yeah, he's super chill and helped me set up the stream last night because, holy crap, you should have been there. This stream used to suck a lot more. But, yeah, he's super cool. I'm trying to make him make content, so everybody tell him to go make content. He's super good at it. Hey, you're still a great friend. Actually, there's no reason you can't have multiple best friends. But this dude has been in my life for much longer than I've known literally anybody. So, can't deny that. He's like a sibling to me. And I'm an only child, so he's basically the closest thing I'll ever have to a sibling. But he's not gay, so yeah. Yeah, I know you are. Dogs are scary. Ooh, bark, bark, bark. I'm a scary dog. Well, type of dog. Lion, I wanted to ask you something. You said that you are not a non vocal musician, but you're not opposed to it. Does that mean you sing? I need someone who's a vocal musician who can sing because I don't wanna. I'm scared. Yeah, like one of the things that I realized way too late about doing the New Year's Eve live stream was that New Year's is a global event, and it is an event that happens at different times through the whole planet. So it's definitely weird because not everybody, unless you're specifically in my time zone, you're not going to be celebrating the New Year's necessarily at the same time as me. But that's why I'm starting the stream like super early because like it's definitely things are super just fun that way, God, quit being. I'm gonna grab a screwdriver. I'll be back. probably horrible sounds coming out of my mic right now. Bye, have fun. Thanks so much for stopping by. Alright, that should be a little bit better. And yeah, I think you can sing, Trenton, because, like, you were in man choir. I love how they called it man choir instead of, like, men's choir or something, you know, normal, because, you know, choir's too not manly. Hey, any mic is fine. Like, you don't need a stellar, amazing mic. Gosh, I guess that's tomorrow. Is today Friday? What day is today? Today's Thursday. It is not Friday. So tomorrow, sometime, I'm going to be dropping a new video all about how you don't need anything fancy to make music. And, so, you know, a really, like, you could use your laptop microphone for anything, for like vocals and stuff like that. Andrew Huang, which I'm like a total simp for the dude at this point, but he did a lot of his vocals on his laptop mic, and they sound fine. Like, it's not like it's gonna be the most horrible thing, unless you're doing like a cappella work, or like really, really vocal centric stuff. I certainly like to do. I like vocals to complement and add lyrics, because one of the things I feel like I miss a lot in music is adding words to really drive the story forward of, you know, whatever the story of the song is. But yeah, like, honestly, one of the things I really want to do, if you have any ideas, if you have lyrics that, like, you want a backing track to, or if you want, like, if anybody wants to collab, I want to collab. I mean, I've never actually collabed before, so that's why I'm so, like, wanting to do it, because I have no idea how to do it. But if you're willing to, like, sit through me and work together, send files back and forth, I'm 100% down. I want to work with everybody. Yeah, you do. You have a very expensive microphone. Like, yeesh. Like, just lyrics, or do you have stuff? Honestly, throw stuff my way. I don't know if I can listen to it on stream in, like, a quality way, but I'll certainly, like, post links in chat. I'm happy to listen and happy to share. What am I looking for? Pumper. That's what I want. Okay. I want to do this. At a certain point, the expense of the microphone doesn't even, like, change the quality of the recording fundamentally. Like after a certain point, you're getting into like build quality and versatility. I mean, it depends on what your life problems are, but you know, we're all human and we're all going through shit. Sorry, language, but we're all going through crap together. Um, it's not like it's gonna be completely unrelatable in some way. And besides, like even if it's your stuff, you know, very, very, very personal, very, very unique to you, it's still something I'd love to work on together. You know, I love doing stuff and I love helping. So if you think I'd be useful to you, sure. You know, I want to make your story shine just as much as I want. I actually don't have anything to compare it to. But yeah, brain stuff. Yeah, it really is. Like, God, I think you could get like a $20,000 microphone, and like that is the industry standard microphone for like you know they do like TV commercials and you know any kind of studio that's doing voice work has those expensive microphones just because of their versatility. I mean, really think about it. You can DJ, or really like any piece of equipment, after a certain elbow point, you're not paying for better quality anymore. You're paying for just the having the best of the best. You know, the quality versus price has a huge cutoff at the high ends of things, but you end up getting durability at that end as well. So you know something that you paid $100 for, but you know does amazing, it's probably going to break in a month. But something that you know you paid $1,000 for and sounds the same amazing, probably going to you know last forever, kind of thing. That's what I want on 4 bars. Shoot. This is going routing. Cool. And what we'll do is we'll go here. New track. Call it audio. Oh, shoot, I need to make this right. Audio input 1, 2, input monitoring. Oops. Alright, that's all off, so bring this back up. Oh, I know why. Well, I'm certainly not one who's able to make country music, but did you make it? I have very little actual instrument skills, but I'm one of the few people that like EDM and doesn't hate country because like everyone's like, "Oh, I like all music except for country." And I'm like, "Bro, all music except what the heck's wrong with country?" I don't get people. I discovered bluegrass a while ago. Holy crap, bluegrass slaps so hard. I want to make like a crazy EDM dance remix of what is it? Something break down at the mountain or something. Hi, Landon. Yeah, for real. Like, how can you say you like all music and then do that? What time is it for me? Well, a couple things. I have the countdown clock to 2021 in the bottom right. Um, and right now it is 1:16. So I've certainly got a while before it's midnight. So one of my favorite things about this well, then you're pretty close time zone wise, although not the same. So everybody's going to be having their New Year at like different times throughout the stream. By the time it's finally New Year's for me, I'm going to be completely alone. One of my favorite things about this synth, or about the, I guess this isn't really a synth, but about this thing here is that it's got a do I have a submix option? get to the submix page. I always forget like where everything is. Are you it? Sweet. Okay. Is this thing, it's called Mother Ducker, and it's a duck. And, well, what it does is it's a pun, and I'm not about to explain it right now, but, it's just, when you have it running, the duck just bounces. It's incredible. Aw, thank you. I've noticed that a lot of furries really like rock and roll music and like metal and that kind of stuff. And while I'm not opposed to it in any way, it's not what I make. And one of the things going back to the DJ thing I was talking about a second ago, one of the things that a lot of the DJs for like furry cons, they play the music they want to hear. You know, they DJ for themselves. And you really should be DJing for the event. You know, a lot of furries don't hear the music they want to hear at these cons because the DJs are so self-centered. They think, you know, oh, everyone's here for me, when really they're just here for music. So I feel like I really need to start learning, one, different rock and roll songs and metal songs and all sorts of like, you know, alternative stuff that people like, and how to actually mix it. Because, you know, people, they're not, so this isn't freaking EDC. This isn't Tomorrowland. This is a furry con. Furries are very diverse people. Having a diverse playlist is big. Make a poll. See, I want to do that. Basically the only reason why I would love to be like super incredibly famous is so that I have like a massive pool of people to just be like, hey, what do you want to hear in this? How do you feel about different things? Because I love polling people and getting people's thoughts, and especially a lot of people's thoughts on different things. And it would be nice to be able to get that for DJ events, because, you know, I want to know what people want to hear, because, you know, there's always going to be someone who's disappointed, but, you know, the whole point of being a DJ is keeping the energy and the fun up. It's not about, being a DJ isn't about the DJ. You could F? That's lewd. A poll? I need to put the duck on. Duck time. Well, hello there, Sam Brando. I am live. Happy New Year's Eve. It's not New Year yet. It's good seeing you. Did you know Majira retweeted my thing, so now I have like 1 million subscribers. You know, everyone says that, and then I'm never disappointed by people's voices. So, unless, like, you sound like Alien, I think you're fine. But yeah, if you have something, share it. I'd be happy to hear anything, anything. Wait, you too? Me too what? I have a bad memory of, like, what I just said. face itches. Hold up, bye. You have 1 million subs? Yeah, I do! #1 for a YouTuber! Oh god, though. Take me to your channel. I want to know who you are. I could put people in timeout? What does that mean? Yeah, I was trying to get to your channel to see, like, who you are and if you have anything. Like, you say you make music, I want to hear it. How did your channel die? You, like, post, like, every few weeks, so it's not like... I don't know what to say. Did you like... I like your content! How is it dead? Welcome back. Why is it launching wrong? Default length bars. I forgot about these buttons. I always forget about these buttons, man. Okay, it's one bar that I like. Yeah, for real, having a steady upload schedule is probably like the biggest thing to boost any kind of stuff. And like engagement's gonna be low when you don't have, a ton of subscribers in general. Like each comment, like one of the things that was big is that like aside from the video Bajira shared, is that basically every comment is from two people, you and like someone else, and then a few of my friends. So it sucks to not get engagement because are you doing the right thing or are you not? My polyend video has 3 dislikes. Like that's breaking my heart because it's like, what didn't you like? Are you just a furry hater? Because one of the things I'm like is happening a lot is the what is it happening? Yeah. So I do production stuff. Each one of my videos that like I say, the force doing this on the force always ends up getting a lot of views because it's just gear stuff. And I get a lot of producers following me, and even a couple of them are just like, they just completely ignore the fursuit. They're just like, yeah, this is normal. And it's like, okay, I'm expecting a lot more hate from the producer community, but I'm not getting it. So I'm wondering if like, the dislikes are all from people who are just like, oh, screw furries, and they don't even care about the stuff I'm making. Do I have my phone on me? My phone is what's recording me, so no, I don't actually. I'm sorry. Um, I wish I had a better way of getting contacted, but really, I can't. Yeah, I guess you could DM me if it's like super urgent. Ooh, it's gonna be your new year in 30 minutes? Well, Happy New Year. Of course, we'll do. His palm are sweaty. Knees weak, arms spaghetti. So I spent a lot of time looking at like YouTube stuff of like um, just like how to be a YouTuber, how to make it big on YouTube, um, and like just because like I wanted to learn a lot of the basics and stuff like that. And one of the biggest things that I found is that it's definitely you need to find a niche. You need to find something that's uniquely you. One of the things, I mean, one of the reasons I like your content is because it's not another fursuiter. I say this as a fursuiter, but I'm sick and tired of the fursuiters. I'm sick and tired of this feeling that you have to be a fursuiter to be anyone interesting in the fandom. Yeah, the fursuits are flashy, but it pains me that even like the people who do talk sprite style content, there's always this underlying I'm working up to a fursuit, and it's sucky because it's not the fandom isn't fursuits. The fandom is so much more. It's just fursuits are cute, of course. So I don't know like what your thing is. That's obviously something you got to find for yourself. But I'm certainly into the like the talk sprite camera stuff. A lot of the big furry you. So I dug to the weird corners of furry YouTube, and a lot of the furries that have like 100K that I've never even heard of. They just do memes. They have like this weird British text to speak, and they just show memes, and um, that's not really content I find interesting. More power to them. I'm not much of a memer anymore though. But I love that, like, because the real thing you want out of this kind of content, out of YouTube in general, and what most people want is this kind of connection where you have this, you know, someone is talking to you instead of like, I don't know, it's like different than like watching a movie, for example. Do I know anyone who has wings or makes them? Um, no, not really. I know that my maker would probably make wings, but she's closed right now. Just go on Etsy. That's what I do. Anytime I need some kind of stuff, Etsy is definitely the way to go. Pandemic? What about it? For real, honestly, if you want to get me to talk about the pandemic, holy crap. So I got into furry 2 years ago. Actually, so I've been a furry for over 10 years. My fur affinity still exists from back when I was like 12 or 10, or I was really young. But my fur affinity account still exists with all the old art and the self hatred too. And the but regardless of that, you know, I joined the fandom a couple years ago, and as of like December, actually, December is going to be my 2 year anniversary of joining Twitter, and that's when I joined Twitter. That's when I really felt like I'm going to be a furry. And so for the first year, it was amazing because I got to go to two furry cons, Galactic Camp in California and Furlandia in Portland, Oregon. And Furlandia was great. Don't recommend it. I have some horror stories that I'll save for another video because, whew, that, there are some lines that they crossed. But Galactic Camp was amazing. And honestly, they were both super fun, super amazing experiences. But losing out on this year, because I plan to go to like every freaking con this year, and Corona just screwed all of that up so bad. I had roommates a bit ago, and we were all going to go to BLFC, and it just piece by piece, the BLFC plans just fell through, and it was heartbreaking. And just, oh my god, screw this pandemic for real. Oh my god, thank you! I don't really feel talented, but I'm glad you think so. Everyone seems to be finding the Majira vids, so I appreciate everyone who actually thinks, you know, it was good. So thank you so much. Yeah, I definitely want to make it to all the cons. One of the things I've heard is that smaller cons hit way better than the big cons. I'm really happy I got to start with something like Galactic Camp because I think there were only like a couple hundred people. Because this was on like the inside of an aircraft carrier turned into a museum, and so there wasn't a lot of space, and there wasn't like a ton of people, and the whole thing was just like a 1 day event. And the smallness of it definitely made it feel more manageable since there was so little to actually do. I definitely had a ton of fun. But like something like Anthrocon, or I guess what's the big one, MFF now, it would just be so overwhelming completely. I assume you're in the United States, Sam, right? Yeah, do it. Like I was saying, that like kind of like interpersonal thing that you can get with a lot of these channels is definitely something I certainly appreciate. One of the things that like there's definitely a big like battle in my head going on all the time, but I want to do more story time videos because I love it when like the furry YouTubers that I watch do videos like that where they just kind of like talk about themselves, their lives. Think about like Jaden Animations or The Odd Ones Out. They're not really doing anything different. They're doing just stories about their life and they're just animating over them, which is, you know, obviously not what I'm going to do, but I certainly love hearing life stories. They're all fun. Yeah, I noticed you can't tap on people's names here. I tapped on someone's name to try to like get something, and like I almost banned them. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. YouTube live stream kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Oh geez, I don't know where to go next. MPK Mini Play. Is that the one where it has like its own inbuilt sounds? Because if it is, I think I've heard of it. I want one. I mean, I don't need one by any stretch of the imagination, but I certainly want one. Um, and like, I haven't heard anything about it. I used the original MPK Mini, the one that actually like plugs into the computer. I hated the joystick. I hated the joystick so much. I got rid of it and got something else. Like, I'm not I'm not big on using pitch bends, but when I did, oh my god, just using the joystick made me want to cry. It's just, oh, I hate the joystick so much. But I definitely miss having easy access to drum pads. Over here, where I have like my actual studio, or my where I'm running Ableton, I have like a little mixer, I have a keyboard, and I have that's it. And I really, really wish I had some drum pads because I've gotten super used to finger drumming um, so much that when I want to punch in drums into Ableton, I'm always looking for my drum pad. And I've basically fried my MPK 249. The USB port on it is just, God, it's like, if I tap it wrong, the thing starts freaking out. I can attest, your life has definitely seen some things. Like, you have lived a life by far. Um, yeah, you've definitely got stories, trust. Do you have an email where I can email you the link to my channel? Um, is there a, I mean, you can do a, unless you don't want it public, you're welcome to post it in the chat. I love seeing people's stuff, and I mean, I'm fine with everyone else seeing it too. You know, feel free to, what is it? Feel free to use me for clout. Am I ever going to make a Discord? Two things. One, I have no idea how, and, but maybe. And yes, no. So do I have a mic inside your mask? So my microphone is actually this Rode. I don't even know if it's in frame. I don't know if I'm getting it in frame. But I have a microphone on a boom arm. Yeah, okay, it is in frame. But I have a microphone on a boom arm where it has, it's just a really good microphone. And it's a video microphone, so it's designed to pick up a whole room of audio. Do I sound good? I hope I sound good. I'm actually not looking at the microphone either, so like I've always been surprised about how not muffled my voice has been sounding. You can help making a Discord. Like honestly, so one of the things that like when I was, gosh, it's weird to think that like I mean I'm I don't want to say I'm not a small channel. Like 100, oh my god, I think I've almost got 200 subscribers now, which is absolutely mind-boggling. But when I still had like less than 100, I thought, oh well, no one's gonna click on my Discord server. Who would care about that? But now that there's like people to actually like visit, I might actually start doing it. So, um, definitely, if you want to help, I'm happy to have your help. You've been there since the beginning, so heck, I'd probably make you a moderator so long as you're not like horrible. You're gonna have to like DM me that because I can't use my phone because it's my camera. So yeah. Also, I'll be back. I have to go to the bathroom. uh, am I able to like play something? Do I have anything to play? Nope. Enjoy the silence. I'm back. Oh yeah, no, completely. Number of subscribers is completely irrelevant to the quality of the channel. Like, I've seen people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and like, I'll think they have like the worst content, and of course that's my opinion, and but at the same time, you know, their subscriber count and their uh, quality, like I said, completely independent of each other. I have, not to toot my own horn too much, but I don't have a ton of subscribers. But I would say that my quality beats out some of the even bigger channels that are actually doing furry stuff. So it's easy. I there's the reason I don't care about subscribers. Like I love each and every one of you. The fact that you decided to click that subscribe button and like join me on my musical adventures brings me immense joy. But ultimately it's just a number, and my end goal is to make quality content. I want to make the best content I could possibly make. So I really try to put a lot of effort into the stuff I do. Um, and so, that's definitely not, if I just wanted subscribers, I could just be a meme review channel or a PewDiePie clone, and it would be easy. Were you a DJ? I am a DJ. Yeah, no, like so. I have been so a long time ago. I used to think that I couldn't make music, and actually, were past tense is not a necessarily incorrect statement. I was when I was younger. I mean, I've always loved music. When I was a kid, my parents got me a piano, and I would just play the heck out of that thing all the time. But when I went to go and like, because I wanted to make music, but I never thought I could because I thought I had to, have some sort of mastery. So come around high school, I ended up getting a DJ deck, this like plug and play computer DJ thing, super cheap, super crappy, but I loved it. And I thought, you know what? If I can't make music, I'll play other people's music. And so I spent a big portion of my high school life being a DJ and just learning how to mix. So I have a pretty basic understanding of DJ stuff, but only recently did I discover that actually I can make music too. There's nothing stopping me. Just because I don't have formal music training doesn't mean I can't make a fucking bop. Sorry, language. I tried to warn that. I'm not good at filtering myself. I'm sorry. But yeah, so recently I got into Ableton, and because I have a very addictive personality, so I've ended up just kind of collecting gear. Anytime I have a little bit of money to spend, I usually spend it on audio equipment. So, yeah, one of the things that yeah, so I just collect a lot of crap, and one of my favorite pieces of kit is this thing that I'm like sitting in front of that has all the buttons on it. Hey, don't worry about being dumb when it comes to music. You don't have to be some genius. You don't have to really have anything. Anyone can make music. It's not about it's if you focus on having fun, that will shine through more than anything else. You don't if and like the music that I've made where I've had fun making it always turn out to be bangers. But the music that I make that like just feels like work, it feels like work to listen to it. I have to suffer through those songs. So, there's definitely a key element to enjoying yourself during your creative processes. And this goes for anything, not just music. If you want to do art, if you want to do vlogs, if you want to do music, if you want to do woodworking, all of it, if you're not having fun, that will show in your work. And, you got to decide what you want to show. Yeah, for real. The positivity thing is a big one for me. I really, 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 really want to encourage more people to make music. I feel like the furry fandom could be an insanely musical fandom, and it already is. It's just, what makes a song furry? Nothing. You can't anthropomorphize sound waves. You could add like dog sounds and cat noises and yips and barks and ooh woos and yiffs, but you can't actually do something that's inherently furry. You can't show this to a regular person and think, wow, this is animal music. Okay, I don't know where to take this track. I've kind of got a nice 4-bar loop going, and now I'm kind of just stuck. Wait, what did I say? Aw, I love you too. You're amazing. The furry fandom is really what brought me uh, purpose in life, really. I feel like, this is going to sound like I'm an actual freaking lunatic, but like, I feel like I was put here on Earth to be a furry, and I have loved every moment of it. For a little while, I actually lived with furries, and so much actually. So my real name is not actually Kezzie. Surprise, surprise. But it went on. I lived with furries for so long, and they all called me Kezzie, that now I actually respond to Kezzie easier than I do my own real name. It's wild. But yeah, furries are so cool. I love being a furry. I love that like everyone else seems to love being a furry too. Yeah, it's got its problems, but you really don't need to interact with them. The problems in the furry fandom are not inherently your problems. Unless someone's actively affecting you in a negative way, it's not something that like you need to be affected. When I was joining the fandom, The Caro the Wolf drama. Well, I wouldn't even call it drama. The absolute horror that guy put onto the world. Um, that freaked me out because it was just like, oh my god, this it's full of horrible people. You know, this is a dangerous fandom full of abusive people. And like, but after a while I'm just like, well, that's not really my problem if I don't make it my problem. And so that was definitely something that is important. And I feel like, I feel like a lot of furries just thrive on drama too much, and they think, this kind of like self righteousness and like, ooh, I'm gonna make everybody's life a living hell because that's what's fun to me. I mean, you do you, but dang, that's like no different than a 4chan troll at that point. You still wish you could be a furry. Do you know how I can meet one for the first time? I mean, well, okay, one thing is that you can be a furry. There's nothing stopping you. Just say, I'm a furry, and congrats, you're a furry. There's no, like, initiation process to being a furry. It's basically just a label anyone kind of can apply to themselves. I mean, even if you like every part of the furry fandom, you don't even have to be a furry, even still. Like, I have one of my coworkers actually has a fursuit, and they're like, oh yeah, yeah, I love fursuits, I love furries, I love the idea of having a fursona, but I'm not a furry myself. And that's understandable because there's a difference between liking anthro animals and being a part of the furry fandom. You can be, yeah, you can be a furry regardless of anything. So, like, oh, bye, Sam. Have fun. Sorry, I missed you saying goodbye. I hope you're not gone without hearing me say goodbye to you. But yeah, like, I mean, so if you want to meet one for the first time, your best bet's after the pandemic, honestly. Like, this pandemic has ruined any kind of meeting furries in person. But the furry fandom, the conventions are the best way to meet them. Also, there's an app, and it's hard for me to recommend it because, boy, have the people on that app put me through a special kind of hell that I will never forget. But the app's called Howler. It's effectively just a furry hookup app, but I've met a lot of great friends there. So I wouldn't say that it's inherently bad, just on its own. So if you want to meet people local and right now, Howler's a good way to go for that. Alright, I gotta do something with this music, because I don't know where to go with it, though. who I haven't saved in so long. Alright, what we calling this track? Give me some names for what this is gonna be. I'll be right back. I'm gonna drink water. Well, go avoid every kind of death. Have fun. Thanks so much for stopping by. It means a ton that you, like, joined in. Yeah. Have a good day. And I'll see you tonight. You're in my time zone, so, like, come celebrate the New Year's thing with me. I'm gonna try to do the ball drop on Animal Crossing. Calling this Bill Nye because Nye is New Year's Eve. Hey. Speaking of food, I need food, and I have no idea how to get food because, one, I'm in a fursuit, and eating in a fursuit's hard, and two, I don't want to stop the stream because, like, this is supposed to be kind of like a 12-hour stream. Yeah, I'm super jealous. Everybody out here like, there's people already in 2021 living out here in the future. You know, bright sunshine, beautiful days, and just, oh my gosh. I'm so tired of this year, dude. Like, and the thing that, like, worries me is, like, I was tired of 2019 too. So, you know, I'm not gonna be, like, super, like, screw 2020, 2021's gonna be my year. Because I think everyone said that, and it was nobody's year. Except maybe Jeff Bezos. Screw him. Alright, let's not do that. Excuse me, sorry. Happy New Year! Dude, I would love to be sponsored by Bad Dragon so bad. Oh my gosh, it would be absolutely hilarious. Like, I think y'all have probably seen my poster. Let me point it at the thing here. This, like, only true furries recognize that. And, like, alright, let's see if I got it back in the right position. Oh, how dead is my phone? Because I just realized it hasn't been plugged in for an hour. Beep boop my brain. Well, again, you're welcome to post your channel in here. Holy crap! I'm already at 190 subscribers. I'm gonna hit 200. Holy crap, dude! Holy crap! The Majira vid hit over 1,000. Oh my god, this is just insane. Sorry to like gush all of a sudden. I had to go to my channel to check this guy's content that I wanted to do, and I can't function right now. Whoa. Like, it's weird to think that I'm gonna be at like 200 subscribers soon, because like I don't feel like I did anything to really earn it. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, I'm making the content I want to see. I'm doing good making. I'm trying to make good content. It's just crazy that like, you know, I was going up steady, and then all of a sudden, you know, get a mention, and it's like, ah, everybody is like here now, and it's low key terrifying. I found someone messaged about their channel, and now it's gone. Oh, it's you. Hello. Yappy New here. How do I share my stream? Copy. I'm like half tempted to do like DoorDash or something. I want food so bad. I haven't eaten in hours, but I don't know what to eat. Guys, what should I get? How can I get music onto my... I guess I could just put it on a flash drive real quick. Yeah, for real, I got to do that. One thing I'm going to do real quick is... I'm going to copy some sounds over to a flash drive and have you listen to some music I just made. Because I am loving this new song I did. I guess I could call this, make a folder called Kezzie. Oh yeah, and I'll throw the Majira song on it too. Just have something for people to listen to. Alright, so here's a new song I just did a couple days ago. It's out on SoundCloud, but listen, I like it. I'll be back. Hope you liked that song. You've been summoned. Who summoned you? Who's been casting incantations in my chat? Welcome back. I'm not sure you said anything. So, not only welcome back, but wonderful to meet you as well. Oh no, you're there from the beginning. I don't recognize anything because my fursuit makes me blind. Well, welcome back. Thanks so much for stopping by so many times. I'm super ecstatic people are here. It's 2021, my lord. Not for me. I've still got 9 hours of this year from hell. Oops. Switch this back to my line. I'm gonna put my iPad someone. Fast? Yowzers. Oh, I'm a fast typer. I've also got like the world's loudest keyboard. I was gaming with a friend one day, and like I would just assault his ears with mechanical keyboard sounds. I'm not even like one of those people that are like super into mechanical keyboards. I just wanted to get a nice gaming keyboard. And yeah, I do type fast, but like it's crazy too because I don't even type that fast. There are people who type so much faster than me. It's mind-boggling. Like I think I type fast, and then I watch someone and they're just like, and it's like, what? It's crazy. What's going on?